Hey friends, what is up? It's your girl Karina. I want to talk about trends that I regret buying in 2024. After decluttering my closet, I realized there was a lot of trends I just wasn't vibing with. That happens to all of us. You might think this piece is going to work out for you and you wouldn't know until you literally try it out for yourself, which is something that I'm always down with, because in order to figure out what you like, you gotta give it a try. And y'all, I'm a sucker. I can get easily influenced as well. This is just a future lesson for myself to know, hey Karina, you already said you regret purchasing this, so don't even look at these trends ever again. You never know, I might change my mind in 2030, we'll see. Let's dive into the trends I regret purchasing in 2024. The first trend I regret buying, which I actually bought a lot of, is the cargo style. Honestly, the cargo style really took off in 2020, but I feel like there has been different iterations of it. I think initially what I enjoyed about the cargo style is that it's kind of like a baggy fit. It's gonna be more comfortable, and usually a lot of them come with like different pockets. And I'm someone who doesn't really have that many things in a bag. So a cargo style pants sound like amazing because you can easily put things everywhere. To be honest, I don't remember wearing cargo pants even in the early 2000s. I don't know why I decided to do it in the 2020s. And I think this is very much like I was influenced. And I think when it comes to doing YouTube sometimes and being like a fashion-y content creator, girly, I want to show you that you can thrift a lot of these trends. For me, sometimes I dive into a trend and thinking, oh my God, like I found this trend and it's already difficult to find trends secondhand in general, but then you add that you're plus size. I think all of that kind of got a little mix mashed in my brain, trying to show you that even these trends on a plus size body is possible. But I think there's a limit to going to the thrift store, showing you that I found it, but not having to really partake in it. And I think that's where I was during that time. I feel like without making those decisions, I wouldn't be sure of what silhouettes I like now, because it's more clear to me now where my style is heading. And I think it does require some playing around with your wardrobe, then eliminating things that you're just like, okay, yes, no, or vice versa. There's a lot of us that are like very tuned into what you like, and then maybe adding one thing here, one thing there. I think it just depends how you participate in your fashion choices, and I'm trying to definitely way scale it back. Cargo style pants and skirts, I'm not really into that style. I think if I would go for something very loose and comfortable, I think I prefer like maybe a trouser that is wide leg, or a jean style, or even just like, girl, just wear your sweatpants. You know? I don't know if I said that I disliked this trend and then I participated in it. This one was another one that I was so influenced. Should have stayed with my gut feeling, okay? And that is the maxi denim skirt. Y'all, don't come at me. A lot of people love this style, and don't get me wrong, if it works for you and you enjoy it, baby, do it. Initially, I had trepidations. The denim maxi skirt reminds me of a time in high school when I was decluttering my closet. I had 3 denim maxi skirts, and when I put one on just with like a simple black tee that I have, I did not like myself in it at all. And I realized the maxi skirts that I like are either like very solid black, or maybe just one color, or if they have maybe a print, like a floral print, and they're in a specific materials. A lot of my maxi skirts are in a silk material. But when it came to the denim, I don't know what it is, I didn't like how it meshed with all the different tops I had, and it felt very just like immediately like, no, this isn't me. It's interesting because I think sometimes we overlook those little hesitations because we're like, but we've evolved, we've grown, like of course we're gonna like it now. And it's like, nah girl, trust your gut. If you didn't wear it back then, why are you gonna want to wear it now? You never know, you could have hated something and then found a deep love for it later. Reflecting on the trends and choices that I have done in the past, revisiting them again to finite what I believe is my style. I think when it comes to the process of trends and fashion, it really does take time and reflection. This trend is something that I've participated in and will no longer participate in, but I do have it and I will keep wearing it, okay? Because the pattern and colored tight. I think pattern and colored tights are so freaking fun and an easy way to elevate any outfit, especially as someone like myself who loves to wear just a basic black dress. But if you add a funky colored tight or just simple burgundy tights, for example. It's beautiful, it's cute. The thing is though, I always go for the black nylon style tights, and then that made me realize that maybe the color tights isn't for you. I still think there is special occasions though that I would wear it. I have like these green tie-dye tights that I've had for like over 2+ years, and I think in that span of time I've probably styled them like maybe 5 times. Did I wear them out? No, y'all. I will say though, I think the only time I would feel comfortable wearing those green tie-dye tights is for a Halloween costume. I'm thinking I'm poison ivy. I think if I'm going in the realm of pattern or color tights, I will say I think I'm gonna stick to maybe a nude tight, or just like a black tight that have maybe like a shift of glitter or shimmer, or something even more darker like a dark gray or dark brown. It's more of the tights that are more closer to neutrals is what I like. I do think it's fun, a statement color or a pattern. For me, if I would do a pattern, I would do it all black and it's polka dot, you know, not bright colored and a print. This next trend might be a surprise, but it's not a surprise for me because this was another piece that I realized I was decluttering in my closet. The bloquette core. I love supporting teams. I love a Mexico jersey. It's more of pride, I think, that I'm like, yeah, Mexico. Like, do I watch soccer? No. Isn't it known as the most international sport in general? I mean, we have the World Cup coming up, but I've never been one to actually sit down and watch soccer. But I do think that soccer is a sport that brings so many different countries together. And I think it's not the same here in America. I don't think we view soccer the same way, football or baseball or basketball, which is just interesting to me. So, okay, I am deviating from the point. Bloquette aesthetic, I thought was really fun and cool, especially the way people were styling it. The fact that this jersey can be also personalized to you. And I even liked how some people really take these jerseys and ended up like DIYing them themselves into a different silhouette. I really did enjoy like that casual, sporty vibe. But when it comes to longevity in my closet, I don't really go for a jersey type top for every day. It makes sense to wear it when you're going to these events, like if you're going to a soccer game or when you're gonna go hang out and watch the game with a couple of friends. But for me, in my lifestyle, that doesn't really happen. And that's kind of where I'm at with my style, is that I want picking my outfits to be so simple and be like, oh yeah, I can pick that right away and know 100% that how to put an outfit together and not question it. And I think sometimes like trying these trends and then adding it to your wardrobe, it made it a little bit more confusing for myself on how to style it, because I didn't really have like a straight connection with that trend, if that makes sense. I do like making purchases that are sentimental and, you know, have a connection with me. It doesn't make sense for me to get the jersey when I will more often not wear a baby tee. I'm giving the cold shoulder to the off the shoulder. Okay, how does anyone wear these? I see so many cute people wearing them, especially at amusement parks and stuff. And I'm like, how do you not keep going like this? Because every time I wore an off the shoulder top, half the day I'm like, to a point that I almost pulled it down and I wasn't wearing a bra and I almost lashed everybody. Like, that's how aggressive I was getting throughout the day, trying to like, come on, just stay on. Nowadays they make maybe off the shoulder tops with like the little sticky band on it so it doesn't fall off. But I feel like either way, obviously the way we move our arms and stuff, like just moving it slightly above, I feel like it will still displace the off the shoulderness. And I think every time I wore one, I felt like I had to be like this, like little T-Rex arms. Like, so to me, that is like the epitome of fashion not being comfortable and functional. If y'all have any tips on how to wear cute off the shoulder tops, let me know, because I love a sexy, dainty, like showing your shoulders. I just realized that my mic was on my blazer. And we do it in a way that isn't restrictive. And my only thought is that you just have to wear like a strapless top, which sucks because I feel like an off the shoulder top makes sense in my fall and winter. It is a little bit sexy, which I wish they just made it more practical. And that's another silhouette that I noticed that I decluttered. Can you tell that this video was inspired by basically everything that I decluttered recently? Yeah. But yeah, y'all, if you have any other tips on off the shoulder tops, let me know, because I do think they're very cute, but I refuse to wear them because they're so uncomfortable. Alrighty friends, so those are the trends I regret purchasing in 2024. Let me know if you have any regret on purchases you've made the past year, or even in the past in general. Oftentimes we talk about the things we're interested in, but we gotta talk about the things we're like, nah, that wasn't it. You know, the selection process is so pivotal in creating your style, and I think sometimes that's something we forget. So I just kind of wanted to remind you, like, yeah, take the time to process the things that you're enjoying and maybe the things you're not. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a like, and if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button down below. You can catch me on all my socials. I'm living as Karina, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye, loves.